Chelsea, and I thought I'd do a video about some really bizarre dreams. Yeah, because everybody's got really bizarre dreams, and luckily I've written them down, and I thought, yeah, I just like will share it with you. And the people that are in the dream is David Tennant, Catherine Tate, and Princess Diana. The Princess Diana one is kind of sad, but I'll start with like the happy ones, because yeah. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm a big fan of David Tennant and the lovely Catherine Tate. So I'm gonna start there. So as you can see, I've written this stuff down. I wrote this one down on the 9th of the 5th month of 2018. So that was quite a while ago, like a whole year ago. Okay, so I've written here, I had this extraordinary dream with David Tennant and Catherine Tate and Princess Diana. I'm trying to remember it, but it's slipping away. I remember being on what I thought was the Graham Norton show, which, yeah, I think he's really, really hilarious. I was sitting next to Catherine Tate and David Tennant. I remember talking about how much I love them both and their characters on Doctor Who, and how much I love the Catherine Tate show and her character Nan and Lauren Cooper. At one point, I remember it was being fast forward my dream to where David Tennant was going to get me, and all I can remember is, for some reason, Donna Noble figurines right after that. I don't know, like it went all foggy or whatever. Like, you know how in dreams where in the dream world, how do I explain it? If you watch Doctor Who, Series 4, Donna Noble, in the Force of the Dead, where instead of, how do I explain it? And whenever she, or Dr. Moon said, do you want to go down to the river? It automatically went to where they were feeding ducks, and Catherine Tate's like, what just happened? Like, first they were talking about something, and then all of a sudden they're at the pond feeding ducks.
Should we go down to the river?
You said river, and suddenly we're feeding ducks.
That sort of thing. Because in the dream world, everything's like that. And that's what my dream was sort of like. Yeah, I'm sort of flipping all over the place with this because there's so many things and I'm trying to remember. So when I was on the Graham Norton show and I was sitting between Catherine Tate and David Tennant, we started talking about, I think it's just because I was watching one episode of, or a clip of Graham Norton, the Graham Norton show, and he brought out this little figurine of Catherine Tate's character, Nan, I think it was, and I can't remember what the character said, but it was one of her famous lines or something like that. But I don't know. It was just really, really funny. I don't know. I just can't seem to remember it at the moment. And then the scene started blurring, and I went to another dream sort of thingy. Oh my gosh, I'm going blank here. So when I was on the show and I'm like talking to Catherine Tate and David Tennant, I'm just saying how much I love them and their characters. I think I said that already. But yeah, I was like all giddy and starstruck and all that. And then I was like playing cool and just be like, yeah, I'm sitting next to Catherine Tate and David Tennant, what? Like that. And then yeah, the dream went to another scene, and it was the Princess Diana scene. I think I was watching a documentary that night. That's why I was having these dreams. So yeah. And of course it was really sad because, I mean, there was like happy points too where I'm talking to Princess Diana and all that and like having a blast, and then it went immediately to like the sad part, like to her funeral and like seeing the casket and like, you know, seeing everybody walk down and, you know, commemorate Princess Diana, and I'm like, no, like really upset. I'm like, why am I having this dream? I guess, like, honestly, I thought maybe I watched a documentary and that's why that dream popped into my head. I don't know. Then it switched back to Catherine Tate, and this one was about her babysitting me, and it was just really, really funny because it was set back in the 90s, back at my old house, before I lived here and all that. Like it was, yeah, set in the 90s, and I'm back in my old house, and I call it like 126th Street. That's all I'll say. And anyways, there's lots of grass everywhere, and the house was almost like a maze, almost, or it looked haunted and all that. And she was just babysitting me. I just thought it was quite funny. The problem is I didn't write all of it down simply because it was slipping away from me. But it was really cool, and she, almost like we played hide and go seek. So the house sort of went kind of like haunted looking, but grasses like were really, really high, and there were like secret tunnels and stuff. And so I just remember her like looking for me, and I'm trying to, like, you know, hide and all that. But then it started getting really scary, the dream, and it started going really dark, and then I was trying to find her, and she found me, and like something terrible had happened, and then the dream just went that, and I just woke up, and I thought, no, I wanted to see what was gonna happen. And yeah, I was like a little upset about that. I was like, I was dreaming about Catherine Tate. I wanted to know what was gonna happen next. And then, just recently, I had another dream with David Tennant. This one was about, like, I was almost at like a seminar, or whatever you pronounce it, but I was in a big theater and all that, you know, where the podium and you stand up and, you know, talk in front of people. But I was cosplaying the 10th Doctor, and oh god, I have to look at my phone because I just barely wrote stuff down on it. So yeah, I was cosplaying the 10th Doctor, and here we are in this theater, kind of, you're not the movie theater, that's like called a cinema. And anyways, it was like a mini Comic-Con, not Comic-Con kind of thingy. And oh god, I just was like standing like right next to him, and I was like, oh, I took pictures or whatever. But before that, I was in like, yeah, the cosplay, but I was wearing those shoes. I don't know if some of you have seen Spy Kids, but they had these like shoes, like rocket shoes, where they fly around and stuff. And I came around the corner, and I saw him, and I just went like, whee! And all that. That's all I remember. I don't know why. That was just it. Like, that was the dream. I don't know, but it was like really cool. I think I had that dream between 4 in the morning to like 7 or something in the morning. I don't know. I also can't sleep well. So yeah. I do have a lot of dreams where I think my teeth are going to fall out. Or I've woken up where the teeth, or no, when I'm sleeping, the teeth ought to have fallen out or going to fall out, or I don't know. But I've woken up and I'm always going to the mirror looking to see if I still have my teeth. I don't know if you guys have that. Do you guys have dreams about your teeth falling out? If so, please let me know that I'm not the only one. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you got some sort of entertainment or something. If not, I'm your crazy chick then. I'm just a crazy chick. So, have a good one.